Rockstar's parent company Take-Two has confirmed that Grand Theft Auto 6 is still on track for the release of fall of 2025. So they had an investors call this week, and Take-Two was basically asked about like, what's the roadmap looking like? Are we still on track? And they pretty much said, hey, Grand Theft Auto 6, we're still looking at fall 2025, so we're still good. There is a very good chance that that date hits and it gets delayed, and we're like spring 2026. But either way, Rockstar and Take-Two laid out their like fiscal 2026 year like lineup, and this company is going to make buttloads of cash, right? You got Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out. You have Borderlands 4, which is another game that's going to sell incredibly well. Like, that's a franchise where its player base is so loyal, and I think they're like chomping on the bits for a new Borderlands game, so they're going to be looking forward to that. And then you have a really unique game coming from the Mafia franchise called The Old Country, which I think will do very well. Everything I'm seeing from the trailers makes it look cool. It looks like a great single-player narrative experience. And kudos to Take-Two, dude. That's a lineup that's going to do very well for their company. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 6 alone. You could release Grand Theft Auto 6, and that'd be the only game the company do, or the only game the company would release, and they would have a fantastic year. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 5 has sold 200 million copies since the game released in 2013. That's a PlayStation 3 game. Right? We're on the PlayStation 5 Pro, which is like mid-generation PlayStation 5. We're almost at the PlayStation 6. Like, it's insane that it's been this long. And Grand Theft Auto 6, everywhere I look, every time I go on YouTube, there's a new video that's like, oh, we got new information, we got new details, we got this. And it's like, there is so much demand for this game, and people cannot wait. All we know is the story, right? Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be taking place in the streets of Vice City, and Rockstar is saying this is going to be the biggest, most immersive evolution of the Grand Theft Auto series yet, which is a big claim because Grand Theft Auto 5 felt like next gen, right? You put it in your PlayStation 3 and you're like, man, every game on the PlayStation 4 is going to feel like this. And that's nuts. Whereas like since Grand Theft Auto 5, I felt like we've kind of gotten in similar games when it comes to like open world, right? Nothing has really blown my mind to the way that Grand Theft Auto 5 did. And with Grand Theft Auto 6, I hope we get a similar experience where I'm in that game and I'm like, oh my God, we have finally gotten our first next-gen game. Like, just for example, right? Grand Theft Auto 5 made my PlayStation 4 sound like a jet engine, right? That fan was like, just the entire time you were playing it. Grand Theft Auto 6, when I plug that into my PlayStation 5, I want that thing to make my PlayStation 5 start smoking. To the point that I'm like, man, if I want to play this game, I got to drop $700 to get the PS5 Pro. Like, that's the experience that I want from this. And I think we'll get it. I don't think it's going to like destroy my PlayStation 5, but I do think this will be the first game this generation where we go, holy smokes. This is where video games are at. And this is the next gen. And, everybody working on the game, I understand there's like enormous pressure behind this. Like, don't screw it up. But at the same time, Rockstar's quality and just every game they've come out with has been a banger, dude. Red Dead Redemption 2, slow as hell. One of the slowest games I've ever played, still a masterpiece. Still such a great video game. And even to this day, still think about it. Grand Theft Auto 5, every single year, #1 video game sold. #1 or #2. It's always kind of in that category of like where it's being sold. And like, people love that game. So obviously fall of 2025, on this channel, we're going to be paying very close attention. We're going to be playing the hell out of it when it releases. You best believe that. And hopefully we maybe get a review copy. Let's keep growing the channel. And maybe Rockstar is like, hey guys, you want to play Grand Theft Auto 6 early? And my response obviously is going to be please and thank you. Where do I sign?